15 minutes on my phone. Guaranteed, me and my wife are going to be making out at the club. Because me and my wife, we're intimate together. And it's supernatural love, obviously. Love that you never experienced before. Me and VJ are going to be making out at the club like crazy, obviously. And I'll be trending online. And you guys are going to feel like shit. And people are going to take out their phones and what? And they're gonna take all the videos. Oh my god, look at I and VJ making out, and they're gonna post it. It's gonna be trending online, man. This is something crazy. Yeah, man. And that's what you guys are gonna feel like. And this is just the personal life. I haven't even started with the business life. Me and wife will be trending in our personal life, obviously. Hence why you guys love it. Hence why I guarantee VJ loves it when I talk about this. Because once I meet here in Los Angeles, that's when the trends are really gonna start. You're gonna see the trends on me when I wait that check in Elmer. But once I meet her, that's when you're really gonna start to see the trends, man. Everywhere we go, people. There's a good chance me and her will be hanging out in Los Angeles. We'll go to a bar restaurant. There's a good chance I might even go clubbing with her. Hey VJ, do you want to go clubbing together? Yeah, Ivan, I go clubbing with you. When I go clubbing with VJ, you know what I'm saying? We have a good time at the club, obviously. Then we go back to the condo, and that'll be trending. Guaranteed. Once I meet in Los Angeles, we hug, we kiss. I cry my eyes out. She cries, obviously. We go to the what? We go to the luxury suite in Los Angeles, obviously. That's my plan, obviously. We stay at the suite, top my suite in Los Angeles. I discuss Sky stores. We have a good time, you know what I'm saying? We discuss Sky stores. We discuss Sky stores, okay? You guys already know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell, like, hey, look, VJ, you know it's a dream of mine to star in my own big budget movie. Yeah, Ivan, I've read your last Representatives book. Your book is so amazing. I now understand what you mean. If you turn this into the base and you pull a lot of money into it, put $1 billion into it, you're looking at one of not the best stories ever told in most picture. Yeah, man. Yeah, you fucking kidding me, Ivan? Of course I want to start Skys with you. It's a dream of mine to be the star of my own big budget movie, especially with my husband. Now we get to start our own film entertainment company bigger than all these Hollywood companies. Are you fucking kidding me, Ivan? Of course I want to start Skys with you. It's a dream of mine. You're gonna see you're all excited. I can't wait to play the role of Lithia. You're gonna see you're all excited, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And once we have that talk, good chance me and her we'll hang out in Los Angeles. Hey VJ, do you want to go to the bar? You know what I'm saying? Hey VJ, do you want to go to the bar? Because there's a good chance I'll be hungry. Hey VJ, do you want to go to the restaurants, go to the bar and have something to eat? Eat some good food at the bar restaurant. I'm not a fan of fancy restaurants. I don't mind going with VJ to some fancy restaurants, obviously. Like when me and her visit like all these countries, like Japan, I want to check out all these restaurants in Japan, obviously. They have there's some good food out there. Some good Thai rice, all that stuff, right? I want to check out these restaurants, obviously. But I'm not a fan of fancy restaurants. I prefer what? I prefer bar restaurants, obviously. I don't mind fancy restaurants. Like I don't know. I don't know when it's. I can go. Me and her can go to a fancy restaurant on VJ's birthday or something like that. So if it's VJ's birthday, me and her can go to a fancy restaurant. Obviously, I could take her out to a restaurant. Well, it's pointless for me taking her out because we're sharing the same account. So it's like, yeah, VJ, I'll take you out to a nice restaurant today. You know, I'm even sure you can take me out to a nice restaurant, even though we're sharing the same account. It's actually funny. You know what I'm saying? Once I have that big talk with her, I talk about Skysers, and me and her are obviously gonna start Skysers. Obviously, there's a high chance I'm gonna hang out with her in Los Angeles. And while I do, that will be trending online. Look at something crazy, man. While I hang out with her in Los Angeles, pictures of me and her will be trending online. Fans are gonna constantly ask me for pictures because you're looking at crazy buzz for the Zane spoke cells, obviously, and I'll be trending online. You guys are like shit. When me and her at the restaurant, hanging out at the bar, trending online. Obviously. When me and her what? There's a good chance I'm gonna go clubbing with her. Hey, Vita, do you want to go clubbing? Me and her can go clubbing, and once we go clubbing, guarantee we're gonna dance off to the music and make out. And while that's going on, people are gonna pull out their phones and take pictures and what? Take pictures and videos. That's gonna be trending online, man. And you guys, it's gonna be so weird. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be so weird, obviously. And you guys are really, really gonna feel like shit, man. As when you see, whenever I see couples making out, whenever I see an attractive couple making out at the club, making out and all stuff, even I feel like shit. Oh my god, it looks like they're intimate together. Well, imagine Ivan and Vijay, the perfect couple making out. They're intimate together. You look at something crazy. Everyone's gonna feel like shit. Obviously, all those Hollywood celebrities are gonna feel like shit. Oh my god, look at Ivan and Vijay, the perfect couple. They're so intimate together. You know what I'm saying? All those people from Darcy are all gonna feel like shit. Look at Ivan now. I remember when Ivan was square in Darcy. Now look at him. He's a fucking king. He's a billionaire, and he's what? He's making out with his hot ass wife. Yeah, man, this is crazy, obviously. Remember that picture when Reeve Harding was holding VJ at that Coachella event in like 2008, 2018, whatever it is? Well, when me and wife go to events, there's a good chance me and wife will check out events in Vancouver. You're gonna see me looking fly, and you're gonna see VJ walking. You're gonna see me holding, and everyone's staring, and they all take pictures, and what and videos. It's just something crazy, man. Everywhere we go, man, look at something crazy. Everywhere me and VJ go, man, everyone will be staring, taking pictures. The reason why everyone will be staring wherever we go, because no one knows what it's like to see Ivan and VJ together. It's weird seeing us together. Because you separated us for 30 years, so you guys are fucking crazy. It's weird seeing Ivan and VJ together, man. It's very weird. Because we're the perfect couple, obviously. We're the perfect representation of a perfect couple. Because me and her are the representation of the perfect couple, obviously. When you see us together, it's what? It's very what? It's very weird, obviously. As whenever me and wife go to events and we're dancing off, we're having a good time, especially when me and her at the club making out, all these couples are all gonna feel like shit, man. Oh my god, like they all feel like shit because I and VJ are the perfect couple, obviously. Look at them. They're billionaires now, they're the main show and they're making out hardcore. They're trying online. They're celebrities now, and you feel like total shit, man. It's a shitty feeling. And that's why you guys are gonna pay this horrific. I'm not kidding around. When me and wife are at the club and we're dancing out to the music and we're making out, all the other couples in the club, they're all gonna feel like they're gonna take out their phones and take the pictures and all this stuff, but they're all gonna feel like shit because me and oh my god, look at I and Misha, the perfect couple. They're so intimate together, you know what I'm saying? They're all gonna feel like total shit, man. Yeah, man. At the same time, they know we're multi-billionaires now, and we're the main show on when we're training, and they're left out of that. They're left behind. It's a shitty feeling, man. It's a horrific price to be left behind, man. That's why me and her are gonna be living life. Yeah, man. It's like something crazy. Constant trends online, man. You know what I'm saying, you look at something crazy, man. Constant trends online, man. And those actor shows of Zanes are also going to film us. So it's not just our personal life. You also have our business. Once we start the process of Sky Source, like hiring George Lucas, you're going to see trends of me hanging out with George Lucas, obviously. There's a good chance me and George Lucas are going to have a beer. There's a good chance me and George Lucas will go to the bar restaurant. We'll have a beer, have a nice talk. I might have a nice talk about George Lucas. About, hey man, like I might even have a good talk with George Lucas. How he started Star Wars. How did he come up with Star Wars? I might have a good talk with him and all that stuff. You might hang out at a bar, go hang out with George at a bar, have a beer. That'll be trending online, obviously. There's a good chance George Lucas, I'll have him party at my condo too. I can have a small mini party with George, with me. It can be me, George, and the cameraman filming us. Because I want a cameraman filming the process of the 2 months. The cameraman filming us for the 2 months. Those guys can party up my condo, and George Lucas can party up my condo. He'll have a blast, obviously. And he'll be feeling on top of the world, too, because he's now trending with Ivan VJ. And he's also famous, too, because he's a creator of Star Wars. A lot of fans are going to ask him for autographs, too, because he's a creator of Star Wars. George Lucas is fucking famous, man. He's a famous billionaire, obviously. Right? Right? Yeah, man. All those pictures. All those pictures you're going to see trending online. You're going to see pictures of me and my wife and George trending when we start the process of Sky Systems. You're going to see those pictures of George and Ivan and VJ trending when we start the process of Sky Source. Obviously, as I'm going to be hiring him to help me and my wife start Sky Source, obviously. You're going to see the picture of the office getting built. People are going to take pictures of the progress of the office. Look at the office. You see the land. Ivan and VJ bought this land, and you see the process of the office getting built. People are going to take pictures of the building, and that might even be trending online. Oh my god, Ivan and VJ are starting Sky Source. Yeah, man. My rooftop condo when it gets built, the progress of that, you're going to see that trending online. It's something crazy. Obviously. And then once the 2 months are up, me and my wife take our 1 year vacation. So we're going to be living a life for a year, obviously. 1 year is a nice time off for your wife, obviously. Traveling to all these countries, staying at nice suites, going to events. I'm going to be checking out events in all these countries, clubs. I'm going to say, VJ, every country we go to, me and you go clubbing. That's the thing, VJ. I want to check out clubs in all these countries. I want to check out clubs in Switzerland, Dubai, Japan. I heard Japan has crazy clubs. You have your own bucket list. Let's check out clubs. I heard Europe has crazy clubs. I'm pretty sure Switzerland has some crazy clubs. Me and you're gonna check out clubs in all those countries, obviously. And every time we go to those clubs, we're gonna be what? We're gonna be dancing off and hands on, making out, obviously. And you're looking at a lot of trends, man. A lot of trends, obviously, trending online. And you guys are gonna feel like total shit, man, because you're looking at crazy buzz, man, with Ivan and VJ. The craziest fame will be the fact that yeah, my book sales will be crazy, obviously, but the crazier fame is me and her being together, obviously. Even though my book sales will be crazy, obviously, it's fucking cool seeing I and VJ together as a couple. And you're looking at crazy fame for that. That's why people are gonna take pictures, obviously. It's so cool seeing I and VJ the perfect couple together, obviously. At the same time, what? You know what I'm saying? At the same time, what? It is what? It's also you also have the buzz of my Zayn's book sales. You're looking at something crazy. A lot of fans are gonna ask me for pictures, man. Because most people are gonna buy my ebook. Hey, Ivan, man, can I have a picture with you, man? VJ and Ivan, can I have a picture with you? And I take a picture of them, and we trending online. Obviously. So you have the crazy fame of the Zayn's book sales. Fans constantly asking me and wife for pictures. Obviously, pictures. Even people will even interview us. Hey, Ivan, VJ, are you gonna start that Sky Source company? Some people might even have their phone out. Hey, Ivan, you know what I mean? Can I interview you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ivan, VJ, are you gonna start your Sky Source company? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna start the Sky Source company. You know what I'm saying? They go, oh my god, I read your book. Your book is so amazing. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for you to turn this into a movie. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see me. Oh my god, look at Ivan and VJ. They're fucking celebrities. Yeah, man. We're fucking famous celebrities. So even though we're famous celebrities, it's behind the scene fame. So you're looking at something crazy with the people. It's like, you know how the paparazzi bombard what? They bombard what? Celebrities with pictures and all that stuff and interviews. Well, think something like that for Ivan VJ, except it's a guy with a phone, a guy or a woman with a phone. It's behind the scene fame, obviously. See what I'm saying here? So we're famous celebrities, but it's behind the scene fame. Hence why you guys are gonna feel left out and left behind, obviously, because everything is all behind the scenes. Our fame is not in the public eye. Had you let me and wife be together, you would have seen me and wife fame in the public eye, and you would have been saved, obviously. But because our fame is now behind the scenes, it's not in the public eye, you feel left out and left behind, obviously. Hence, I set the whole thing up, obviously. If you don't want to talk about Ivan and Sabotag's channel, when he's king and his wife's queen with him, they're kept behind the scenes. Hence you're left behind, obviously. Hence, I set the whole thing up, because I'm a genius. Before I came here, I wrote my own story. Hey, look, man. Hey, VJ. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. A long time ago, me and her created the universe, obviously. And then me and her had this discussion in the sky, obviously. Hey, VJ, you know what I'm saying? One day I want me and you to come down to Earth. We're going to be born into the world. We're going to live forever in this world. We're going to display our glory to the world. But just keep in mind, when me and you come out to the world's going to be envious. And they're going to cause mess and chaos in our lives. They're going to have me die to be with you. I wrote my own story. And one more king and queen, they're all left behind. They're abandoned. They're not saved, obviously. I wrote my own story before I came here, obviously. And you think it's a coincidence that I found out about VJ? Like, yeah, so you knocked me out of the rock. I know nothing about my wife, and I somehow find about her anyways. Because what? I wrote my own story, obviously. I watch Icon, and who the hell is this chick? I remember when I first saw Icon, I'm like, who the hell is this chick? This chick is fucking hot. Because I remember before I watched Eye Candy, Nina Dobrev was my celebrity crush. So before I even knew about Victoria Justice, Nina Dobrev was my celebrity crush, obviously. In her younger days, when she was in Vampire Diaries, like season 1 back then, she was, oh my god, this chick is fucking hot, you know what I'm saying? And I now know why I was very attracted to her, is because she reminded me of VJ, obviously. And I remember when I watched Icon, I'm like, who's this fucking chick? She looks like Nina Dobrev. I'm like, this chick is fucking hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, this chick is unique. You know what I'm saying? I remember I saw, I'm like, well, there's something unique about this chick. This chick is fucking hot. I now know why, because she's God, obviously. This chick is fucking hot. And I did research. I'm like, who's this Victoria Justice chick? You know, and I looked at her, oh my god, I saw her pictures with her boyfriend. Oh, she dated this good looking man, Pearson Fodor, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I looked at her pictures. I ended up liking her Facebook, obviously. It's funny because the whole time she knew I was her husband, obviously. She knew, obviously. I ended up liking her what? I ended up liking VJ's what? VJ's Facebook, obviously. Right? And yet the whole time VJ was stalking me secretly. She was stalking my Facebook, all that stuff. You guys are all stalking my Facebook secretly, obviously, because I'm God, obviously. It's funny. The whole time VJ knew I was her husband. It's actually funny, obviously. I didn't know this. Who's this chick? This chick's fucking hot, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what led me to starting my YouTube channel. When I made that video, when I talked about Nina Dobrev and VJ, who's hotter, obviously. See, VJ's obviously hotter than Nina Dobrev. Don't hate me, Nina Dobrev. But Nina Dobrev is very pretty, too, obviously. Right? But this is when I didn't know VJ was my wife, and when I was still learning, obviously. You know what I'm saying? At first, Nina Dobrev was my celebrity crush, and Victoria Justice, but eventually I forgot about Nina Dobrev, and I ended up focusing on VJ, as you guys can see, obviously. Yeah, I even totally forgot about Nina Dobrev. You focused on VJ, obviously, for a reason, because she's my wife, obviously. And she's Anne, obviously, right? And that led me to what? Right, making videos, obviously. And VJ, obviously, so my God. I guarantee when VJ saw my first YouTube video, she's like, oh my God, this is Ivan. It's so cool seeing Ivan for the first time. You know what I'm saying? This is Ivan. Oh my God, Ivan has a unique personality. He's interesting to watch and also. You guys are all shocked. Oh my God, this is Ivan. You know what I'm saying? And when you first saw me in my first YouTube video, oh my God, Ivan's such a natural speaker. You know what I'm saying? VJ was probably shocked, obviously, when she first saw me, obviously. Right? And I made more videos, and that led me to what? 2016, that led me to Writing on a Wall. I remember that Beautiful Justice, obviously. And then I remember writing on the wall. VJ knows what I'm talking about. I remember, you guys all remember that huge dialogue I had with Cyan. My heart says, my brain says. That was an interesting conversation. You know, so I remember when I wrote that. Oh my God! I remember when I had the conversation. I'm like, oh my God, hopefully VJ watches this. Hopefully I get VJ's attention. Yet the whole time she was fucking watching it, obviously, because I have the keys. Obviously, she knew. I guarantee VJ was laughing when VJ what. When VJ saw that conversation, I guarantee VJ was laughing. She had a blast. Her and, I don't know, at that time she was filming the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I guarantee you, her and the entire cast, everyone around the world, they were, oh my God, Ivan's writing on VJ's wall. You know what I'm saying? VJ never wrote back to me, obviously, because you guys won't allow her to write back to me, because you guys are fucking crazy people, obviously. I wrote on her wall, and VJ had a blast. I guarantee VJ loved it when I wrote on her wall, obviously. But I deleted my Facebook account like 3 years ago. I don't use Facebook anymore. The only social media you have of Ivan O'Meara now is YouTube, and that's it, obviously. And I'm also going to create a Twitter account in a couple weeks from now. But I'm only creating that Twitter account so I can look at the trends. I'm not going to post anything. No, I'm just going to I might create a Twitter account, maybe post one picture, post my own picture. Obviously, I'll probably have 0 followers. I'm not going to follow anyone. I'm just going to create a Twitter account. That way I can what? That way when I'm trending, I can look. Because from now on, if you want to see pictures on Twitter, trends and all stuff, you have to have your own Twitter account to see the pictures. That's why I have to create my own Twitter account so I can what? So when I pay this fee, I can look at the trends, obviously. As well as when I'm king, if me and my wife want to look at the Twitter trends, we have to have a Twitter account, obviously. As me and my wife are obviously going to create our own fake. Well, VJ will probably use her own. VJ won't have access to her own Twitter account, but VJ will obviously create her own Twitter account. I'll create my own Twitter account. We'll have like no followers, obviously, because we didn't sell, obviously. But we're going to create our own Twitter account. That way we can look at the trends. Because you're looking at constant trends on Twitter when me and VJ are king and queen, obviously. You're looking at something fucking crazy. If you think VJ, you know how VJ, you see a lot of pictures of VJ you know what I'm saying, walking downtown with her nice clothes and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, think something like that, except like hundreds of, I don't know, a couple hundred pictures every day, man. 200 pictures every day. I don't know, 100 pictures every day trending. 100, 200, 300 pictures trending every day of Ivan and VJ. And because it's trends, you're looking at like thousands of pictures. So I don't know, imagine 150 pictures, and each of those pictures are all trending. So you're looking at like what, like thousands of pictures, because you have like 100 pictures, and each of those pictures are all trending each. You're gonna see on Twitter trending, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're gonna see this. You're gonna see on Twitter trending, and you're gonna see all these pictures of Ivan and VJ trending, as well as Facebook. Some pictures will even be trending. Will be featured on Facebook too, obviously. But Twitter is where the trends happen, man. That's where all the trends are gonna happen. Ivan and VJ will be trending on Twitter. That's where the trends are all gonna happen. Hence why I'm creating my own Twitter account, because I know when I pay this fee, once I make that final, around the time when I make that final announcement, I'm gonna create my own Twitter account because I know once I pay this fee, Ivan O'Meara, you're finally gonna see Ivan O'Meara trending online. You're gonna see me trending. You're gonna see me trending online when I'm poor, man. Because now I'm famous. I'm having sex with all these celebrities. My wife will be tripping, obviously, and you're gonna see VJ look. It's actually funny, man. You're gonna see VJ looking at all the looking at all the trends. I want to see if Ivan's hanging out with this girl. You know what I'm saying? Because VJ's fucking crazy, obviously. I want to see if Ivan's hanging out with this celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Now, Ivan is Ivan hanging out with this celebrity? What's he doing? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see VJ all crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's funny. And VJ's finally gonna know. She's gonna know the pain, obviously, that I went through, obviously. So if you see me hanging out with a celebrity or something like that, VJ with a celebrity woman also, VJ will be a bit jealous, obviously. And she's finally gonna know that pain that I went through, obviously. As VJ has so many pictures with when she's with all these men and all stuff. She had boyfriends, pictures of her holding. She has pictures of her kissing Pearson. You know what I'm saying? Her picture kissing Reeve in the booth, whatever it is. I remember when I was writing on a wall and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hopefully this chick recognized me. At the whole time she's my wife and she knew about me, obviously, because I have the keys, obviously. I remember when she posted a picture of Reeve kissing her and all this stuff. I remember I was really fucking jealous. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, why am I so jealous? This chick is a fucking celebrity. I'm an average guy. But I now know why I was so jealous. It's because she's my fucking wife, obviously. But I told you, at the time, I didn't know she was my wife. Obviously. Hence, VJ has no idea the pain that I went through, man. You have her mess, and you have the mess, and she also had boyfriends. So you have the mess of her being a porn star, having sex with so many men. Messy, obviously. And she also had boyfriends. So you can imagine how messy the situation is. And she even has pictures of her, holding Reeve's hand, holding Pearson's hand, kissing all those guys. Kissing Reeve, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, VJ? Kissing what? Kissing Pearson, all that stuff. And especially her eye candy. In eye candy, she kissed a lot of men, man. I remember when I saw her eye candy, I remember one time I saw a few episodes of Eye Candy, obviously. This is when I knew she was my wife, obviously. And I saw the scene when she was making out with all those guys, and it really got to me, man. It pissed me off, obviously. But because I'm a guy, I'm not as crazy as her, obviously, because I'm a lot stronger than she is, obviously. But I told you, she told me what happened was meant she would crush me, obviously. Obviously, right? But like when I saw her making all those guys in Eye Candy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Because now that I knew that she was my wife, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing touching my fucking wife, obviously? Pissed me off, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And what? And it got me, obviously. But VJ doesn't know. Because I never had a girlfriend, VJ doesn't know the pain. She doesn't know the pain that I'm going through, obviously. She doesn't know the pain. But once I pay this fee, VJ will finally She'll finally understand the pain, obviously, that I went through. She will finally feel it. She's gonna, that shitty feeling that I have. When I see pictures of VJ, you know what I'm saying, with Reeve, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. Even though it pisses me off, pictures of VJ, you know what I'm saying, hanging out and what? At Coachella, Reeve's holding her and all. So this is when they were dating, obviously. It pisses me off, obviously. What? But once I trend online, you finally see me, obviously. High chance I'll be hanging out with celebrities. I don't know if I will. There's a high chance I'm gonna hang out with some celebrities, or some celebrity woman and all that stuff. Hang on, obviously. You're gonna see VJ looking at the trends every day. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna see her all crazy and jealousy, obviously, because I'm white, obviously. Just like what? It pisses me off when I see her with men and all that stuff. Because VJ is a girl, she's even worse than me, obviously. I told you, women are a lot more emotional than men, obviously. They're crazier when it comes to that stuff, obviously. And because I'm white. You're gonna see VJ. It's actually funny. You're gonna see VJ looking at the trends, man. VJ every day. VJ's gonna be looking at all the trends. I wonder if Ivan's hanging out with this. Is Ivan hanging out with any of those celebrities? Is Ivan making out with them? Is Ivan sleeping with them? You know, she's gonna be fucking crazy, obviously. And you know what I'm saying? And she'll finally understand the pain. Even though I'm not saying VJ deserves this. No, as I was willing to sell my virginity for her. My point is, VJ will finally understand the pain that I went through. because she doesn't understand the pain. In other words, she kind of takes me for granted, obviously. As I know behind the scenes, as I make these videos, VJ still hooks up with men. You know what I'm saying? When she does movies, there's a good chance she hooks up with men and all that stuff. Because she takes me for granted, obviously. But once I pay this fee, VJ will no longer take me for granted. She will finally feel the pain that I'm going through, obviously. And she's finally gonna, oh my god, Ivan, oh my god, I now understand how Ivan feels. Yeah, man. It's a very shitty feeling knowing that what? Knowing that your husband's hooking up with a woman, man. It's a shitty feeling. And you're especially, it's one thing to make out with a woman and all that stuff and hang out with them. It's another thing to what? To fucking have sex with them. It's a shitty feeling. To be intimate with another woman, man. It's a very shitty feeling, obviously. It's not a good feeling. Obviously. Hence why VJ's really gonna feel. Hence why she's gonna cry. Hence why VJ made that freak. Just like VJ made what? She made that Beg on E song. There's a reason why she made that Freak to Freak Out song, obviously. Why did VJ make that Freak to Freak Out song? It's when I paid this fee, obviously. Keep me in the dark. Are you even thinking of me? Is someone else above me? Gotta know. Gotta know. No sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. VJ made that Freak to Freak Out song because when I pay this fee, VJ is gonna freak out, obviously. She's gonna go crazy, obviously. You're gonna see her. You're gonna see VJ constantly on her phone looking at the trends. She's gonna be looking. You're gonna see Ivan trying. You're finally gonna see Ivan trying online, obviously. Oh my God! We've seen VJ. We've seen hundreds of pictures of VJ online, obviously, famous as a celebrity. And now we finally know what it's like to see Ivan when he's a bum, obviously, when he pays his fee. He's a famous porn star, obviously. And now what? And now he's trying. There's a good chance you're gonna see me hanging out with celebrities, man, with celebrity women, that kind of stuff. Obviously, you're gonna see me hanging out with them, obviously. You're gonna see. I prefer to hang out on my own, but if a celebrity woman wants to hang out with me, hey Ivan, you want to hang out and have a beer? I don't mind hanging out. I'm not that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And VJ can't get. Here's the thing, though. VJ can't get angry. VJ can't say shit because VJ had boyfriends. I understand if VJ gets angry, obviously. But if I hang out with a celebrity and you see me out and you see me hugging a celebrity or chilling with a celebrity at a bar, VJ can't say shit because VJ had boyfriends. I never had a boyfriend in my life, and the mess happened. Hence, VJ can't say shit, obviously. Hence, I shut her up for good, obviously. There's a reason why VJ made that Freak to Freak Out song. Because she knows what. She knows what. She knows when I pay this fee. You're looking at a lot of Hollywood celebrities are gonna have sex with Ivan, obviously. And she's gonna go crazy, obviously. And you're gonna see VJ looking at the trends, and she's gonna have that shitty feeling, obviously. Just like whenever I see pictures of her, you know what I'm saying? Pictures of her taking pictures with all these attractive men that she banged, you know what I'm saying? I see her hanging out with all these men that she most likely banged. I'm not kidding around. I guarantee you all those pictures that you see, VJ hanging out with all these attractive men, chances are she banged those men, obviously. Because VJ's a fucking whore. Don't hate me, VJ, you know what I'm saying? Hence, VJ, when you see pictures of me hanging out with this celebrity chick, you're gonna see VJ look at the trends. You're gonna see her all like envious and all stuff and crazy and jealousy. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see VJ for the first. You're gonna see how crazy she is. Obviously, you look at something fucking crazy. Obviously, karma. Obviously, right? But here's the thing, though, man. I did not wish for the karma to happen. Obviously, as I was willing to say my virginity for my wife, and because you forced me to have sex with celebrities, and you made me pay a price, you made my wife pay a price. You're also gonna pay a price. You're gonna be left behind. Oh my God, I'm not gonna do like that. Obviously. As I was willing to save my virginity for a man. As I don't struggle with sex. You're gonna force me. And the moment I'm a porn star and I'm having sex with so many celebrities, I'm now gonna become a man whore. I'm no longer gonna be this virgin man, this virgin Ivan. I'm now a fucking man whore who's having sex with so many women, obviously. See what I'm saying here? And all these Hollywood celebrity cats, they're all gonna go after me, man. You're looking at something fucking crazy, man. I have to fight them off, obviously. They're all gonna go after me, obviously. Which I can easily fight off, obviously. I can fight them off, obviously. Right, and you're gonna see VJ all looking at the trends. She's gonna be looking every day, you know what I'm saying? You all will be looking at the trends, obviously. And what's gonna get me through this feed is the trends. When I see those pictures of me trying, oh my God, this is a foreshadowing of me when I'm about to become king, obviously. When I see these trending, because it's gonna be cool. It's cool seeing me trying online. When you see Ivan O'Mara trying online for the first time, it's gonna be cool seeing what? It's gonna be cool. Oh my God, it's so cool seeing Ivan trying online for the first time, obviously. And I know, oh my god, this is a foreshadowing of in the future when I'm about to become king. Obviously, I'm going to be trying online every day. Obviously, as you're going to see some pictures of me downtown online when I pay this fee. Not that many pictures, but you're going to see pictures of me online. Hence why I'm creating that Twitter account so I could what? So I could what? So I can look at the trends because those trends are going to get me through this horrific fee. Obviously, knowing I have to die and all stuff, it's going to get me through it. Obviously, my account here.